episode 1, chopping up white lines across the wang, is off to a great start as my float bowl is stuck open and it's leaking everywhere. Well, this engine vibrates enough that it should vibrate it somewhat back into operating order. Fingers crossed. Anyway, what's up, weirdos? Let's ride choppers. You know, there's just something about the sense of adventure going out camping on a motorcycle that really doesn't seem like it should make it around the block. Let me out of this. Let me out of the city. Come on, man. You can go. I believe in you. Come on. Let us out. Let me out of here. Traffic detours and closed roads, which are already pretty frustrating anyway. When you're on a chopper and you're trying to get the hell away from everybody, they have a especially heightened sense of annoyance. But just like a good meal tasting even better when you're hungry, I think it just made me really want to get out of town even more. All right, that's more like it. A bike that doesn't look like it should make it around the block. Somehow we will escape the city, and even though it looks like it won't make it far, baby, here we go. Into the wild blue fucking yonder. The wild blue yonder and all those beautiful shots. Let's make sure all my packs are still attached before I hit the bridge. Hopefully still attached and hopefully not getting split open by my rear tire. Oh, it is close. It's a close thing. All right, can this make it all the way? Can it make it without splitting my pack open and dumping all my stuff all over the ground? I guess there's only one way to find out. Go ahead and play it safe, stop and get gas now. Although, trust me, I realize the irony of saying I'm going to play anything safe when I'm riding this motorcycle because there's nothing safe about it. But I got that car running rich because I rather err on the side of rich, and I only hold about 1.5 gallons of gas. And in a fit of genius, I decided to take a pillow with me instead of any extra gas. Amanda Zitto would be so proud. Right. Let's see what kind of gas mileage this thing is again. It's a 650. You would think that it could get pretty good gas mileage, but it is current around my fat ass. And it's not exactly the most efficient thing in the world. 0.7 gallons is what it took. Well, it's about half a tank. If this had a 5-gallon gas tank, it'd be killing me. Am I splitting open my pack? No, but I'm about an inch away from doing it. The palmetto bug flies ever onward. I said the palmetto bug. I said the palmetto bug flies ever onward. Got food from Wally World. If I was making a super hipster video, I guess I would have gotten it from some local butcher shop or something. Damn, look at that divot in the ground. Winter in Florida. I got no luck with the fire trucks today, dude. What the hell? I'm gonna have to go this way. Wow, well, I hope everybody's alright. Damn, that looks like a bad one. Ah, bummer, dude. Hate seeing that. Okay, should be smooth sailing from here. I say it should be smooth sailing, but I'm on a 40-plus-year-old motorcycle that I built myself with the dubious engine. Hardtail suicide clutch hand shift with the tag that's 3 years out of date, but that don't really matter because it came off something else anyway. A brake light that's kind of on, but definitely doesn't work. Multiple various mind-altering substances and hallucinogenics, and a couple of beers for good measure, heading to a state park. Like we always say, smooth sailing from here. I mean, come on, it wouldn't be a chopper trip if everything wasn't somehow illegal. It's a good question, though. Can you actually get in trouble for a tag that's 3 years out of date if it isn't even for this vehicle? I mean, it's for something else, right? I shouldn't get in trouble for that, I think. I don't know whose tag it is either. I don't know who's getting that toll. Thanks, whoever you are, for contributing to the cause. Ooh, baby. Oh, that salt air. Beautiful. Now, I might not be able to escape the wang right now and go wherever I please, but there's a lot of cool places here in Florida. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, a freaking 356 and a 911 just following each other around. I think an air-cooled Porsche is about the closest thing you can get to a motorcycle, baby. And if I ever win the lottery, there will be signs. That sign will be shaped like an air-cooled 911.
And this is Fort DeSoto Campgrounds. As tempting as it might have been to try and pretend like I'm some sort of edgy explorer, hipster, wannabe, whatever, I'm not going to keep the campground a secret, and I'm not going to try to pretend like it was way off the beaten path or anything like that. It wasn't. It's a pretty popular campground. This is my inaugural camping trip on the chopper since I got it running again, and I wasn't trying to get too wild with where I went, and honestly, I just wanted to get out of town. I wanted to be able to look at the ocean and drink a beer, and actually I don't think you're supposed to have beer. Well, smoke a J, well, okay, you're definitely not supposed to have that. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I just wanted to relax in a camping chair and look at the ocean, and if you're looking to do that, Fort DeSoto is freaking amazing. The bathrooms and the showers are super clean. If you happen to have something you're not supposed to have, like a beer or a left-handed cigarette, well, nobody was looking at me too closely either. All in all, a really chill spot, no screaming kids, although they're probably there on the weekends. Very nice. I really liked it a lot, and if you're around this area, book in advance because it's pretty busy, but definitely worth the $40 it cost me. think I saw someone do that on Instagram once. It looked cool.
Fingers crossed it doesn't give me a hard time, because my back sure is.
I'm not really sure how to end this video, so I'll cap it off with a book review. Might seem a bit strange to have a fantasy book series review and a motorcycle camping video, but if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I shoehorn book reviews and recommendations in the oddest places. And honestly, I do think it's fitting. This was a solo camp, and I wanted it that way, but I was far from alone. To paraphrase Papa Hemingway, there's no better companion in solitude than a good book, and having uninterrupted reading time is one of my favorite things about camping by myself. I had also brought my slingshot with some biodegradable clay shot to practice with, but there was too many people around for me to feel comfortable using it. The series I finished up was so engrossing I didn't feel any regrets. I can now 100% wholeheartedly, and even a bit aggressively, recommend Fonda Lee's trilogy, The Greenbone Saga. Jade City, Jade War, and Jade Legacy absolutely captivated me in such a way that a book hasn't done in quite a while. It gets marketed as a fantasy series, which I think sells it so short. There's elements of a mystical force, this jade that gives our main characters their powers, but to me, the jade is more of a MacGuffin. The book is not about magic, and jade serves as nothing more than a stand-in for everything from the concept of a samurai sword to nuclear-armed nations. In short, a power controlled by the elite. And trust me, set aside any misgivings you might have about this book having magic in it. It works, and it works well. Fonda Lee writes like George R.R. Martin, Mario Puzo, and John Grissom all got reincarnated into one Canadian lady, which is a neat trick considering most of those guys are still alive. The intrigue in this series goes all the way from back-of-the-house kitchen staff drama to global events. The protagonist's journeys are so real, so raw, and so heartbreaking at times that I can't believe they aren't real people. And even when they're dealing with scenarios that are so much bigger and far-reaching than any of us will ever have had to experience, their reaction and choices are so relatable, it's uncanny. It's so many things on the surface. It's a crime drama. It's a martial arts adventure. It's a book about loyalty and betrayal and love and greed and spite and ampersand after ampersand. And I know this isn't much of a review because I imagine after listening to this, you still don't know much about the books. But if you want to take my word for it, you will not regret it. I don't care what kind of books you're into. I would easily rank this trilogy among the best books I have ever read in my life, and will unashamedly say I spent the last couple hours of the final book openly weeping. That's gonna about do it for this one. Link to the Greenbone Saga down below. We'll also be pulling the winner for the VMAX this Friday, and that link's down below too, so you still got time to grab a ticket for that, with 100% of the proceeds going to benefit Forgotten Angels and their fight to end the cycle of abuse in the foster care system. Thanks for taking the time to hang with me. Now get out there, do it alone, and take a good book with you. Until next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Who will risk it all to end the evil call of Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high. Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.